Start now soon. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Jnanatimirandasya Jnanasalakaya Chakkhuranimiletanjena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Śrī Caitanya Manovistam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Soyam Rupa Kadama Naham Siguru Sijita Agrajatam Saganasi Raghunatham Mitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Harijanatam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Lalitam Sri Visakamitam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Rakha Kantana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Devi Pranamami Hari Kalpatruvaśya Kripasinduਭൈവച Patitanam Pavanebhyo Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale
Bhaktivedanta Swami Namani
Namaste
Namaste Saraswati Devi
Gauravani
Gauravani
Chari
Pracharani
Nirvishesha
Nirvishesha Srinivadi
Shunyavadi
Paschatare
Paschatya
Pracharani
Jai Shri
Jai
Krishna
Shri Krishna
Chaitanya Prabhu
Chaitanya Prabhu
Nityananda
Nityananda
Sri Advaita Gadadhara
Gadadhara
Srivasadi
Srivasa
Gaurabhakta
Gaurabhaktaranda
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Rama Hare
Rama Hare
Rama
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 Rama Hare Hare.
So Hare Krishna, thank you very much for attending. Today's session is overview of Sri Chaitanya Charitāmṛta series. So as you know that the auspicious, adorable and august appearance of Chaitanya Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is just upcoming on March of 3rd. So we should celebrate. Prabhupada said that we should not celebrate as a formality, official formality. All the celebration of the appearance day of the Lord and his devotees should be backed up by proper spiritually nourished, spiritually studied consciousness. It's not about just going to half day fasting or 1 day fasting or feasting or any kind of prioritizing this drama, children drama, adult drama. This is not actually the prioritized. Real celebration of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is based on the understanding of Chaitanya Charitamrita, understanding of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu according to the scriptures as revealed by our disciplic succession. So that is the main point of, otherwise our celebration is official, just a formality. We go and just little kirtan, fasting, feasting and drama, not. So we should understand this Chaitanya Charitamrita. Then our celebration, our reverence, our admiration, adoration for the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will be many folds. Real ecstasy comes that when you understand who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what is Chaitanya Charitamrita, what is his characteristic, how merciful he is. Just like Prabhupada said that if there are so many rich people, there are in Bombay, if you go to Bombay, there are Hiranandani, there are so many Mafatlal, Tata, Villa. But if you know that Ambani, Adnani, if you know that how much rich one has got, then our reverence, our appreciation, our admiration, our respect for him more magnified. Simply knowing only he is a rich is not important. Simply knowing that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Supreme Personality of Godhead, it is fine, it is good, God is great. But if you know how great he is, how merciful he is, then our reverence, our appreciation for him will be manifold. And Prabhupada say that to understand Krishna is very important thing. And to understand Krishna through Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is this is a complete, the real understanding of Krishna. We cannot understand Krishna directly. Krishna also say, Manusyanam Sarsesu, very, very rare person can understand. But if we understand Krishna through Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then our understanding of Krishna is complete. So, and we understand Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through the Guru Rupa Goswami, through the all Goswamis, headed by Rupa Goswami, then our understanding of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is complete, perfect. And to approach Sri Goswami through our disciplic successor, represented by Srila Prabhupada, is our perfection. So we cannot directly understand Krishna. We should go through the disciplic succession through our spiritual master, through our Goswamis, through Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then Krishna. So otherwise, it is just a formality. Oh, we go to attend the Gaura Purnima day. No ecstasy, no excitement, no bliss, like no excitement, no enthusiasm. Just we will wait for the March 3rd. Okay, we will go to attend the Gaura Purnima. That day only the one day ecstasy. It should not be one day ecstasy. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a very integral part of our spiritual life. So therefore, we should understand the Chaitanya Caritāmṛta. So it's like Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has very concisely explained the essence of all scripture in Chaitanya Caritāmṛta. So Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur, one time he was giving class in Assam. Assam, there is always a flood. That time there is a flood is there. Flood was coming during the class, and he told that if flood coming and totally wash away the city, if there is one thing to be preserved, that is Chaitanya Caritāmṛta. If I have to swim with one thing in my heart, that is Chaitanya Caritāmṛta. I want to keep that Chaitanya Caritāmṛta. Let whole city be washed away. So how important the Chaitanya Caritāmṛta? Absolutely, it is said that it is a postgraduate study of Vaishnavism. The fundamental study is called Bhagavad Gita. It's ABC, beginners, and the beginning of spiritual science. But if you go to graduate, that is Srimad Bhagavatam, and postgraduate is Chaitanya Caritāmṛta. So we should also go through the systematic, because the understanding of Bhagavatam also through Chaitanya Caritāmṛta is actually complete. Although it is a postgraduate Vaishnavism, if somebody hears, he will develop the love of God. That is the statement of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami and Prabhupada. Although it is a postgraduate study of Vaishnavism. So we will go through the overview of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's very simplified way, so that before the Gaura Purnima day, this is a very special series for the Gaura Purnima. It's a tribute, humble tribute to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on his very adorable, auspicious appearance day. So we will go through this overview of Chaitanya Caritāmṛta, so that we will have some glance, some knowledge, so overview knowledge of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and what is there in Chaitanya Caritāmṛta before Gaura Purnima. So I would like to finish this course before Gaura Purnima. We will have 4-5 sessions. Next week Wednesday, Chaitanya Gaura Purnima. So we'll go through first of all overview of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You can see here slide that road map to journey of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu life. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in 1486 and he disappeared 1534. 48 years. So in that 48 years, 24 years he engaged in household life. 0 to 24 years. This is covered in Adi Lilā 17th chapter. So Chaitanya Caritāmṛta divided into 3 sections: Adi Lilā, Madhya Lilā, and Antya Lilā. So Adi Lilā is 24 years, and this rest of the Lilā, Madhya and Antya Lilā, is another 25 years. And because 25 years he took sannyas, so sannyas life is another 25 years. And the author is Krishnadas Kaviraj, and source is Murari Gupta. Murari Gupta is a personal associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He used to note down all these events of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So there's a diary is there. His notes is there. So there's a diary of Swarup Damodar Goswami also. So Swarup Damodar Goswami is a secretary of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas, he was intended to go to Vrindavan, but his mother Sachimata told that Vrindavan is very far from Navadip. So why don't you go to stay in Puri, so that I will get information from every time. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu agreed to that. He made the headquarters at Puri, Jagannath Puri. So in Puri, Swarup Damodar Goswami is a secretary, and he is a very close secretary and he is very close personal, intimate personal associate. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has got 3.5 intimate personal associate that we will be discussing later. So one of them is Swarup Damodar Goswami. He was the secretary. So he has got diary, he has written everything. And Chaitanya Charitāmṛta is presented from this source. So Sannyas Lila is 24 years, and Sannyas Lila, the 6 years, he did all traveling. He traveled to South India. He traveled to 5 years, 6 years he was traveling only. Because those days, nowadays we are flying by aeroplane or you are flying by, we have so much communication, transportation facilities, commutation facility. But those days they do not have that. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has to walk. So it took his 6 years to cover South India. Also, he came back from South India to Puri. Again, he went to Vrindavan, north side. So in this way, 6 years is covered his preaching and traveling to South India and Vrindavan. And during that time, he met so many devotees that that information has been recorded in Madhya Lila. And last 12 years, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very reclused, very withdrawn. He was completely in the ecstatic mood of Radha Bhava, this internal, confidential region of his appearance. So that is called Antya Lila, where he was staying in a place in Puri called Gambhira. And he was exhibiting all this ecstasy, the highest ecstasy, Radha Bhava. So that is the Antya Lila. So now we see Adi Lilā. If you see Adi Lilā, first 24 years, that has been divided into 3 parts. First is the author is praying some Mangalacharan. Mangalacharan means auspicious invocation. Just like we are praying, that is called Mangalacharan, means auspicious invocation. So that is this custom. We should always pray before we start anything, so that we get the mercy of our predecessor Acharya, our spiritual master, and make our presentation more auspicious. So then description of Chaitanya tree, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has so many devotees. In Puri also he has so many devotees. And not only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tree is so expanded, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Gadadhar Pandit, and he himself has got so many branches, so many trees, branches, sub branches, that we will be discussing during our series. And finally, this part C is called Lord Chaitanya birth and pastime before sannyas. So what is his pastime, how he is appeared, when he is appeared, what is childhood pastime, his youthhood pastimes. So these things will be there. That will be there in Śrī Adi from 13th chapter to 17th chapter. There are total 17 chapters in Adi Lilā. So then Madhya Lila is pastime of after sannyas, when he went to Puri. Then he went to South India tour. Then after South India tour, he came back to Puri. Again, he went to Vrindavan. Then Antya Lila is Lord Chaitanya dealing with the various devotees. He was completely withdrawn. He was staying in Gambhira. He was not much traveling. He was not at all traveling, and he was exhibiting the ecstatic mood of feeling of separation, Vipralamba Bhava, Radha Bhava, Mahabhava. So this is all about things. So Bhagavad Gita, actually, as I told you, is a foundational study. Srimad Bhagavatam graduate studies. Bhagavad Gita is the word of Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam is activities of Krishna. And Chaitanya Charitāmṛta is the mind of Krishna. So this is a postgraduate study. Why? Because Bhagavad Gita ends Sarvadharman Parityāga, Mam Ekam Saranam Bhaja. But Srimad Bhagavatam begins with that. Dharma Projita Kaitava. Give up all kind of cheating religion. So he is connecting, he is starting wherever the Bhagavad Gita ends. And Bhagavad Gita ends, Bhagavatam ends with chanting the holy name of the Lord. Chaitanya Charitāmṛta actually starting with this chanting of the things, how the Juga Dharma is chanting the Sankirtan movement. So the slides, that's why it took time for me to prepare the slides. So we can go through the slide how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 48 years, 24 years is Adi Lilā, 25 to Sannyas Lila, Sannyas Lila is 24 to 48 years. 24 to 30 years is preaching, 30 to 48 Jagannath Puri Anta Lila. Mostly last 12 years he was transcendental madness. He was not meeting anybody else except Swarup Damodar Goswami and Ramananda Rai, two intimate devotees. So before we start, we should understand there are so many other books on Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Bhagavat is there. It was written by Vrindavan Das Thakur. Particularly, it focuses on the childhood pastime 0 to 24 years. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati used to say that everybody to start with Chaitanya Bhagavat. It is not so philosophical, but it is very, pastime of the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has been given. Very easy for the beginner. Chaitanya Mangala is there also. This is compiled by Lochan Das Thakur. He is a very poetic and dramatic way of Mahaprabhu life. Everything is given. And Chaitanya Chandradevanata Kavi Karnapur also is a drama about Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Also philosophical things are there. The Chaitanya Mahakavya also Kavi Karnapur, one of the associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Associate of associate. There are so many branches, sub-branches. And a poetic epic of Sanskrit, Chaitanya Mahakavya. In Sanskrit it is written. And finally Chaitanya Charita also there, one Murari Gupta, who was a doctor actually. So Murari Gupta Kadacha. So he has also written the early pastime of the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu life. And finally the Chaitanya Charitāmṛta. Chaitanya Charitāmṛta more focusing on the later part, Sannyas Lila. Also it has included the Adi Lilā, but Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he told already Vrindavan Das Thakur explained in his book. So I am not expanding it more elaborately. I am giving you a concise pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, early pastime, 0 to 24 years. So this is the different things. So here Adi Lilā 24, Madhya Lilā 24 to 30, 30 to 48 Madhya Lilā. So in this slide, everything has been given. You just go through, you can understand complete books. We have never opened the book because there are so many 11,555 verses. So concise way, because it is stated by Kaviraj Goswami, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, real eloquence is to present the truth in a concise way, so that people understand the essence. We do not want so much elaborate thing, comprehensive essence. So in this Chaitanya Charitāmṛta, why we are reading the Chaitanya Charitāmṛta? Because Chaitanya, why the Chaitanya Charitāmṛta has been compiled, although there are so many other books are there. Because the later pastime in Puri, in detail, it was not covered by Chaitanya Bhagavat, by Vrindavan Das Thakur, other books. Therefore, the Chaitanya Charitāmṛta presented. Also, it has become a very philosophical, much blend with philosophical thing to establish the identity of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his region, confidential region, external region of appearance, and his teaching. So therefore, Chaitanya Charitāmṛta is compiled. So Adi Lilā, we start with invocation, his appearance, his education, and how he was initiated. So the 17th chapter has been covered. You see, this is a very important thing. If you go through the Adi Lilā, you won't understand it unless you read it 3-4 times. Because the first 14 verse, here you can see it, the first 14 verse, here we can see all the 17th chapter. So Nityananda Tattva, Advaita Tattva, Pancha Tattva, author received order to write the Chaitanya tree, sub-branch of Chaitanya tree, sub-branch of Nityananda, Advaita Gadadhar Pandit, appearance of Janma Lila, appearance, Balya Lila, childhood pastime, boyhood pastime, then teenage pastime, then Jovana Lila, adult pastime. And initially, there's a Mangalacharan is there, Lord Chaitanya identity is there, external region for appearance, internal region for appearance. All these things so systematically presented by Krishnadas Kaviraj. It is a very, very important book of knowledge. Very important, most read book. Is a favorite of Prabhupada when he was traveling to America. So you see that first 14 verses, which is called invocation Mangalacharana, is covered the 7th chapter of these books. 7th chapter. First is obeisances to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then what is the divinity? Who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? What is the external region? Chapter 3. What is the internal regional confidential region for appearance? Chapter 4. Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Tattva. Who is Nityananda Prabhu? So chapter 5. Advaita Acharya chapter 6. Panchatattva is chapter 7. So all the first 14 verses of Chaitanya Charitamrita cover the 7th chapter. Everything. So let us start with this one. So I can go through a little bit of overview before we start, so that you can understand it very concisely, easily. So the first verses, which is the Mangalacharana verses, is explained very nicely. So I have already given so many things, I do not need to repeat it. First of all, I will go to Adi Lilā. The first verses of Chaitanya Tattva is given, first 6 verses. First is obeisances to the 6 diversity of the Supreme Lord. So this is very important. First six verses is very, very important to understand Chaitanya Tattva. So in Chaitanya Tattva, the first obeisances has been given. We will go through this one. The first verse. The 6-fold manifestation of the absolute truth. What are these 6-fold? First of all, offering obeisances to spiritual master. Spiritual master, incarnation of the devotee of the Lord, incarnation of the Lord, plenary person of the Lord, and devotional energy of the Lord, and Lord himself. There are 6 things. The first verse is very nice. Bande Guru. Guru means first thing we have to offer obeisance to Guru. The 6th principle of absolute truth. Bande Guru. First is spiritual master. Without spiritual master, is spiritual life is a myth. So spiritual master is a must. Isa Bhaktam. Isa means God. God's devotees. Isa Bhaktam is devotee of the Lord. Like Srivas Thakur. Panchatattva, if you see Srivas Thakur is a devotee of the Lord. And Isa Avataraka. Avatara means incarnation. There are so many incarnations of the Lord. Bachcha avatar, Kurma avatar, so many avatars. Even Advaita Acharya also, it also mentioned Advaita Acharya. Advaita Acharya also incarnation of the Lord. So Tat Prakasam. Prakasam means manifestation. So Nityananda Prabhu called Adi Guru. Why? Because he is Prakasa Tattva, Swayam Prakasa. Prakasa means he is exhibiting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is exhibiting who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So for Guru, Guru means who is exhibiting Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. He is Guru. Therefore, all Gurus are representative of Nityananda Mahaprabhu. Nityananda Prabhu called Adi Guru. Tat Prakasam. Tas Sakti. Tas Sakti means potency of the Lord. So Lord has got so many potency. So his Sakti is there. Particularly 3 kinds of potency. Internal potency, external potency, and marginal potency. Internal potency is whole the spiritual world is created by his internal potency, or subsistent internal potency. External potency, all the material world is called external potency. External potency, Maya Sakti. Internal potency called Chita Sakti. And finally, called marginal potency. Tatastha Sakti is called, we are the Jiva Buddha, living entity. So these are the 3 potencies there. And Gadadhar Pandit is also the potency of the Lord. Krishna Chaitanya, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Supreme Personality of Godhead, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. There are 6 principles. So Krishnadas Kaviraj begins with offering obeisance to 6th principle of the absolute truth. To teach us the method of worshipping the Lord Chaitanya. First is Guru. Guru means plural. Guru cannot be singular. Guru is the 2 types of Guru, initiating Guru and instructing Guru. There is one initiating Guru, cannot be 2, but there are many instructing Guru. One can can have many instructing guru. You should have more instructing guru. Otherwise, one instructing guru may mislead you. No. Usually, initiating guru is our main instructing guru, just like Prabhupada. Others are also instructing guru, senior devotees and all. So, guru means plural, indicating anyone giving spiritual instruction based on the revealed scripture. Both initiating, instructing spiritual master are equal manifestation of Krishna. Anybody who is giving the spiritual instruction, they are called guru. Not initiating, they are instructing guru. Since principles are different, manifested, both all equally worshipable. So all six are very, very important in our life. If guru is most important, Jiva Goswami say so many reference in the Adi Lilā. Jiva Goswami say that without spiritual master is like without rudder. You cannot move in the spiritual life. So spiritual master is important. The devotees of the Lord very important. The incarnation of the Lord. There are so many incarnations. They come to awakening Krishna consciousness. So they are important. And Nityananda Mahaprabhu very, very important because he is Adi Guru. His potency also important. Radhar Pandit is all the all his Shakti. You should understand his Shakti potency, which is not different from him. Then Supreme Personality of God in himself. This principle is very, very important in our life. Therefore, the first verses is explaining the sense principle of the absolute truth. There are more explanation we will go through the now. So, because if you do not understand the first chapter or first few verses, you can miss this. You can miss everything. This is the beginning where the Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami unfolding real essence of Chaitanya Charitāmṛta. Guru, devotee, incarnation, expansion, energy, and Supreme Lord. So this is more explaining in the previous 134 verses onwards in the CC Adi. So Guru, as I told you, there are two kinds of Guru, Sikhya Guru and Dikhya Guru. Sikhya Guru is the Mahamantra who is giving initiation. Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Sikhya Guru give instruction. Usually Prabhupada is written in the purport. Initiating Guru later on become instructing Guru. And Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami himself accepting the so many gurus, like all Goswamis, they are the Guru. The author is telling all the Goswamis are my gurus also, instructing Guru. Although he was initiated by Nityananda Mahaprabhu, he is telling Nityananda Mahaprabhu is my Guru. So here very nice important point. First point is Guru. So here I'm not going outside the Chaitanya Charitāmṛta. Whatever it is written, whatever the verses are given in Chaitanya Charitāmṛta, only I am focusing on that. Only I have the record on this, because otherwise we will lose that particular teaching of Chaitanya Charitāmṛta. One can give so many verses from Bhagavatam about the importance of Guru, but I am completely sticking into the Chaitanya Charitāmṛta verses, what the Krishnadas Kaviraj author has quoted it. So here he quoted one beautiful understanding from Srila Jiva Goswami. Jiva Goswami say that this is a sheep without rudder. He told that goal and objective of our life. Our goal is uncontaminated devotional service. That is called pure bhakti. In association with devotee, then only we can revive our eternal relationship. Just so without association of devotional, with association of devotee, we cannot. We have to perform pure devotional service. Anya vilasita sunya. So therefore, we have to submissively listen to those who know the science of Godhead. That is the beginning. People are not interested of hearing what they are going to go and celebrate Gaura Purnima. Simply they will be waiting when there will be a cultural program, entertainment, where there will be a prasadam, breaking fast. Simply think. They will not have that kind of love for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They will not have love for totally. Not. You can bet me. Because you do not hear, we cannot develop the attachment. Krishna say, Maya Sakta Mana Partha. You first of all hear, then you develop attachment. Maya Sakta Mana Partha. Yagam Injan Madasa. Yes, Sunu. You hear. Here, Jiva Goswami say, submissively here who know the science of God. Expert spiritual master engage disciple according to special tendency. So he told Diksha is one, Siksha many guru. No limit to instructing master. We can have a many instructing master. Otherwise, sometimes the instructing master is not properly here, because Chaitanya Charitamrta it is say that if one is not properly here from his guru, he cannot speak. He cannot speak properly. Perfect listener can be a perfect speaker. Therefore, one should listen for a long time. So many verses he say that one should hear from spiritual master about Krishna, about his devotee for a long time. Then he is warning, Jiva Goswami is warning, a sheep without rudder, a reluctant to accept guru leads to bafflement. Many people say, I do not need guru. No, you cannot understand. This cannot be revealed. So this shastra is not about your academic achievement. By your academic qualification, by your erudition, you are learned, you have got a good brain, so that you can understand Chaitanya Charitamrta. Forget about it. Forget about it. See, spiritual knowledge is not acquired, it is received. It is received. And received by the mercy of the spiritual master. That's the Deva Parabhakti. So therefore he say that without guru, one cannot get this knowledge. One cannot understand it just by reading my bow. I will go now, Chaitanya Charitamrta, you reading. You read for 10 years, 20 years, you cannot understand the first few verses also. Therefore, it is imperative to accept the spiritual master. Imperative. Imperative means mandatory. Is a must, indispensable. If you think that the one is above consulting a guru or district successor, or he is offender, he cannot qualify. A acharya means who is the acharya, who is a guru, who has learned from his other guru, his spiritual master. Acharya means who has heard from his other acharya, previous acharya, who has understood from other previous acharya, not by buying the books Chaitanya Buddha said. So, and there are two important association of Guru. Bapu is direct service, Bani is instruction, word of direction. So, in his absence, one should remembering the instruction in absence. Instruction. Just like Arjuna also spoke, that I remember the instruction of, I think 1:520 Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad Bhagavatam. He says one verse that I remember Krishna spoke to me Bhagavad Gita. Some I am very much enlivened. So one should hear when the just like Prabhupada is absent, but his physically absence is not the absence. Spiritual master is not a body, is a principle. So Prabhupada say he spiritual master is a principle, therefore one can associate with instruction. That is more important than associating with physical association. You know, Prabhupada himself say, I have hardly 4 or 5 times associate with my Guru Maharaj. Hardly, but I always remember his instruction. So his instruction there in his class, lecture, books. So we should discuss his books. He used to say that the devotee should associate, that is called Ishtagosti, associate and discuss about his books purport. So this is the things. So here it is said that Diksha Guru, Siksha Guru, 2 types. So why Guru is important? So these are the things is mentioned. All these slides are mentioned in the Chaitanya Charitamrta of Adi Lilā. Although it is vast, but I want to make it more concise, so that everybody should understand, myself also. So Acharya, why the Acharya, the Guru is very important? Because Krishna say, Acharya ma bijaniyan. Acharya should be understood myself. Na avamanyata ka, you should not neglect his order, instruction up to him. And don't he said that second offense, third offense, that one should not neglect his order, disobey the order of the spiritual master also is offense, third offense. And also consider him to be an ordinary person. So you should not consider as na martya buddhya aswate. You should not consider as an ordinary person. Sarvadeva Maya Guru. He is representative of all demigods. So therefore, Acharya should be understood as myself. Krishna say, I appear two way, externally as Acharya, internally as a super soul, to teach the conditioned soul, to teach the conditioned soul. So therefore, he says that Krishna gives the intelligence through his representative. Tesam satatu jutanam bhajatam piti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam. How Krishna gives the intelligence? Where is Krishna now? Arjuna was fortunate. He was privileged. He got the direct association. We do not have direct association. Somebody may ask that where is Krishna? How can I get? Therefore, Krishna say Krishna gives intelligence through his representative. Evam parampara praptam imam rajarusya. So Prabhupada given answer very nicely. Where is Krishna now? Krishna is present, or you can get the knowledge just like Arjuna got the direct knowledge. We also one can get the same knowledge, receive the same knowledge through his representative. Therefore, he said Dadami Buddhi Yogam, that Buddhi through the representative. Not that Krishna is not there, I cannot get anything. No. So Guru also manifestation also as a super soul, as when Lord appears externally as a spiritual master and internally as a super soul. So when super soul cannot be perceived, we cannot perceive. But externally Guru we can get the mercy is a visible form through his instruction, through personally associating with him. So this verse also is spoken 11:29:6 is spoken by the Uddhava. So the confidential knowledge is not manufactured. You cannot manufacture. Jnanam parama guhyam is very confidential. The knowledge, transcendental knowledge, who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna, and these things is not is revealed. It's not manufactured. Therefore, parampara is very essential. The Guru is essential. Therefore, he is starting with Bande Guru. The opening verses is so nice to understand the philosophy how parampara is essential. Why Guru is important? Because they are non-different. And Krishna has appeared in the two way, super soul and spiritual master. So what happened if supposing we associate with devotees? After that, this is about Guru. Now, Bande Bhakta. Isha Bhakta. Isha Bhakta means devotee of the Lord. Why the devotee of the Lord is also very important? Because Satam Pasangam Mama Veera Sambindha. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami quoted the Bhagavatam verse. If you see that this Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati said that before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appearance, there are so many people have read Bhagavatam because Bhagavatam is written 5,000 years. Mahaprabhu has appeared 500 years. Chaitanya Charitāmṛta is 400 years like that. So before Chaitanya Charitāmṛta, before the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, everybody has read Bhagavatam. But real understanding of Bhagavatam should be through Chaitanya Charitāmṛta. Therefore, if you see that 390 verses, I have already given a statistic, 390 verses of Bhagavatam quoted in Chaitanya Charitāmṛta. So here also one of the verses is quoted, Satang Prasangam. Why the Sadhu Sangam? Why is offering to devotees? Because devotee association only our realization awakens in the heart. Satang Prasangam Mama Veera Sambindha. By association of devotee only, this Krishna Katha, Hari Katha, and this transcendental knowledge, everything will be realized. The love will awaken in the heart. Therefore, this devotee is very, very important. So therefore, this is called Bhakta Tattva. Bhakti is very important. So not only that, Bhakta are very important because Lord is bound by his devotees. So he is he himself declared that Sadhava Hudaya Maham, devotees are in my heart. Therefore, devotees are very exalted. Krishna himself put in the very high pedestal, high esteem. Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatas, pure devotees sanctify even the holy place. We are going to holy place every year to sanctify ourselves, purify ourselves. But wherever the devotees goes, They make the place holy. They even sanctify the holy place himself. Because every time we go, the whole idea of going to holy place, that all our karma, all our impurity will be purified, sanctified. But the pure devotee are so exalted. Wherever they go, that is a holy place. And whenever they go to holy place, they sanctify even the holy places. How powerful, you know. Just like Prabhupada. How Prabhupada went to a place, America, headquarter of Maya, purify that country, purify the place. So that is the power of these pure devotees. The two type of pure devotees are there. One is eternal associate. They are all in the spiritual world. Krishna's personal associate, gopis, all the things. Sadhaka, practicing devotee, like neophyte devotee, like us. So we are practicing devotee. So they are perfect servitor, and we are those progressing toward perfection. They are already perfected. They are nitya siddha. So they are already perfected. They are already eternal associate. So we are called progressing. We are called sadhaka, practitioner. So you are practicing to be perfect or progressing toward perfection. Two type of devotees are there. Also, they are devotees. No, neophyte also called devotees. Aishwarya's the different devotional mood is there. So out of this eternal associate, those who are staying in spiritual world, there are also two types. One is Aishwarya Bhava, they are staying in Vaikuntha. Those are Madhurya Bhava, they are staying in Vrindavan. Aishwarya Bhava means they know Krishna as a very opulence, very powerful, omnipotent, omniscient, etc. But Madhurya is different, intimate love. They go to Vrindavan. So Aishwarya Bhava, those who have got Aishwarya Bhava, God is great and all, they go to Vaikuntha Bhava. So therefore sweetness surpasses the opulence. So then we will go to, first of all, we understand the Guru, second of all, Bhakta, devotees. Third thing, see, paying obeisances to incarnation of the Lord. That is called Avatar Tattva. There are three type of avatar: partial, qualitative, and empowered incarnation. So partial means Ansa. Quality means Guna avatar. Then Saktavesh avatar. So Matsya avatar, the partial incarnation is called Matsya avatar, you know. Matsya avatar. Then there are Purusha avatar is there. There there are so many Purusha avatar, Matsya avatar. They are called Ansa avatar. So Brahma, Vishnu, Lord Shiva, they are called quality incarnation, Guna avatar, you know. Then there are empowered incarnation like Kumaras, King Purthu, Vasudev. They are called empowered incarnation. So they are in there are three kind of information. But Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan. There are Ansa avatar, Guna avatar, Saktavesh avatar is there. Ansa avatar, as I told you, all this Matsya avatar and all. Guna avatar, Lord Vishnu, you know, qualities, Lord Shiva, Brahma and all. Saktavesh avatar is Buddha, Vasudev, you know, Parsuram, all the Saktavesh avatar. So therefore, this avatar is also important. Even Advaita Acharya is Mahavishnu. So Mahavishnu avatar, Advaita Acharya is incarnation. Then we will say that Prakasa, Yet Prakasa. So he is offering obeisance to Prakasa. So that the Prakasa is very important. Prakasa means we exhibiting the Krishna. The Prakasa also two type of things. First is Krishna called Swayam Prakasa. Krishna has so many forms. You see, Krishna has got like 16,108 wives. He is attending 16,108. In Rasa Lilā also he has expanded himself. These are called Swayam Prakasa. Same mood, same function. Rasa Lilā, 16,000 queens. They are called Prakasa Vigraha. Prakasa means same mood and same function. Prakasa Vigraha. Another is called Vilasa Vigraha. Vilasa Vigraha is like Balaram. So many forms, but different mood, different feature, different function. Balaram is the fast expansion. Narayana, Vasudeva, Sankarsan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, they are called Vilasa Vigraha. The different mood, different features. Like Narayana has four-headed. Balaram is white in complexion. You know, Chatur, Bihu, Vasudev, Sankarsan, Pradyumna, they have different They are wearing different hand, different Sudarshan is sometimes right hand, Sudarshan Chakra sometimes left hand. So there little bit of varieties. They are different in form. That is called Vilasa Vigraha. There are two type of form. Prakasa Vigraha and Vilasa Vigraha. So therefore, you should understand when Krishna, when he is expanding as a queen, all queen and Rasalila, that is called Prakasa, Swayam Prakasa or Prakasa Vigraha. When he is expanding as so many incarnations, Baladeva, Narayana, Chaturga, they are called Vilasa Vigraha. So therefore, it is first verse is offering obeisances. Then finally, we will come to this point of energy. So Krishna has so many energy. Lakshmis are there. The Vaikuntha, the queens are there in Dwaraka. Gopis are there. So there are different internal potency, external potency, and all the living entities called marginal potency. So there are so many energy of the Supreme Lord. So here the energy of the Supreme Lord is called Gadadhar Pandit. Gadadhar Pandit is also called Haladini Sakti, internal potency. So Haladini Sakti, he is also Haladini Sakti. So in this way, all are internal energy of Swarupa Sakti, internal energy. Lakshmi in Vaikuntha, Queen in Dwarika, Gopis in Vrindavan. So now we can, because there are different relationship is there. Accordingly, they have different. Because in why Lakshmi? Because of the Lord Narayan in reverence. Lakshmi Saharsa Sat Sambrama Sabyaman. Majesty and awe and reverence. Therefore, Lakshmi is there, in a reverence. Queen of Dwaraka is different. Queen of Dwaraka is reverence mixed with intimacy because they are wife. No. But in Gopi Vrindavan is called highest Madhurya Rasa. Why? Because there is no awareness of the Godhood. Simply they are thinking Krishna is a cowherd boy, Krishna is my lover. That's all. They know understanding of Krishna is great. So therefore they know reverence. So now we can go to the first verses is very important where sixth principle is given, because this is a very basic thing, basic and very important understanding of the sixth principle of absolute truth. Second verses is explaining about that Krishna is the Krishna and Balaram. So how Krishna and Balaram is offering obeisances to Krishna and Balaram. So why is offering Krishna and Balaram? Because Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu particularly, they are called sun and moon, and they simultaneously appear. Usually sun and moon never appear simultaneously, but in this case, it's special case, simultaneously appear. Why it is particularly in this second verse is invoking the form, particular form. He is directly saying that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna. Why they have appeared? Because everybody is in darkness. Papi tapi jato thila hari name udhare. So everybody, just like we are in darkness, when sun and moon comes, appear, the darkness will dissipate. Similarly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu appear to dissipate the darkness of the conditioned soul. So therefore, he is offering, the author is offering obeisances to the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, because their appearance surcharges with happiness. They come to revive the fortune of humanity. Fortune of humanity means to go back to Godhead, to end the spiritual existence. Therefore, they appear as a sun and moon. Because everybody is ignorance. In this material world, everybody ignorance. Everybody thinking that this is my permanent place, permanent home. So that to remove that ignorance, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu appear as a sun moon. Particularly, he is now comparing as a sun and moon, because sun and moon is meant to dissipate the darkness. Therefore, the first verse is say that Chaitanya Bhagavatam, he say that Dharma Projita Kaitava, because we are all Kaitava. In this material world, the Kali Yuga means everybody is Kaitava, everybody is cheater. Kali means this hypocrisy, quarrel, imposter, outside something, inside something. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu come to stop this cheating process. This is our cheating. Everything is cheating in material world. So to Kaitava Dharma, all the Kaitava thing cheating. Pure bhakti alone to establish the pure bhakti, they have come. So therefore, they are coming to liberate us by destroying all these, all these cheating things and establishing bhakti. Even it is superior to mukti also. And most important thing, both the sun and moon, they have come to enable us to go back to Godhead by the process of two ways. One is person Bhagavat, pure devotee, and a book Bhagavat. So they are also teaching us that how to associate with the book Bhagavat, Srimad Bhagavatam, and person Bhagavat, pure devotee. By both, we can develop the love of Godhead. This is very compassionate. So therefore, to remove the obstacles, to remove the darkness of ignorance, they appear simultaneously. So then third verses is actually establishing the identity of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the supreme absolute truth. The third verses is the second chapter of Adi Lilā. Second chapter of the Adi Lilā is the third verse. In second chapter, it covered why the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the supreme. Why? First of all, is to establish Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Supreme Lord. The author is establishing Krishna is the Supreme Lord first. Why Krishna is the Supreme Lord? So he is explaining very nicely that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna is established as a Swayam Bhagavan. So many of these things is the conclusion of this different Shastra. Many may confuse that who is Supreme Lord. Somebody say Narayan, somebody say Vishnu, somebody say demigod, Lord Shiva. But here it is establishing Krishna to Bhagavan Swayam. How Krishna to Bhagavan Swayam? So here Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is establishing in the second chapter of the Chaitanya Charitāmṛta with different things. He told that Veda says that Bhaganti Tattva Vidya, the absolute truth is realized by Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan. There are three aspects, three features of the Supreme Lord. Not according to the Lord, according to our understanding. Just like somebody understands the sun rays, somebody understands sun, somebody understands sun god. So according to our understanding, Prabhupada giving the example like sun rays like Brahman. Some people understand that Brahman means like spiritual effulgence of the body from the spiritual effulgence, the spiritual ray. Like sun rays, we have a spiritual ray, or Brahmajyoti, which is coming from the body of Krishna. But those who are just like a train is coming. When train is coming from a distance, you see the only smoke. But if you little bit up near the sun, you can see that, oh, it's like a engine. But if you more, you can see the driver also. Similarly, when you see the Brahman, means fast, you see people do not know, they see, oh, everywhere God's energy, Brahman. And somebody is more advanced, they know Paramatma is situated in everybody's heart, localized. Just like somebody do not know, oh, only sun rays. Then one is advanced, he can see the sun is there. And one is more advanced, he says sun God is there. So similarly, Bhagavan is complete realization. So that is stated in Bhagavatam. So how people understand the Brahman? He said that Brahma Samhita Jasya Prabhava Prabhavata Jagadanda Koti. By his simply millions of universe emanates from the bodily effulgence of Govinda. When he is breathing, by breathing process, there are millions, billions of universe emanates. When is just like we are exhaling. When Mahavishnu exhaling, so many billions of universe come out. When he is inhaling, so many winding up. And this period is called 311 trillion 40 billion, Brahma's whole life. That is the period of the duration between one breathing, one inhaling, one exhaling of Mahavishnu. And Mahavishnu is nothing but a partial expansion, portion of the portion of Krishna. How great Lord is. So millions of universe emanates. And He is the soul. Govinda is called source of Brahman. Entire cosmos sustained by one plenary person of the Lord. This is why they call Jasya Prabhava Prabhavata Jagadanda Koti. All these universes are subsisting on this Brahman effulgence. This is called Prabhamaya or spiritual sky. Is a Brahman effulgence. All these, therefore, he is called Brahman, all pervasive Vasudev, Brahman. Everywhere, all providing. He is all providing. This is called Brahman effulgence. Through Brahman effulgence, he is sustaining all the universes. All the universes. But the basis of the Brahman, the source of the Brahman is Krishna himself, Govinda. That is stated in this Brahma Samhita, Govindam Adipurusam. Then Paramatma feature. Paramatma feature is actually called Vasudeva. Vasudeva means all providing. He is there in everybody's heart. It's the expansion of Krishna, everybody heart. Then finally is called Govinda. Govinda appears as a personal form. Govindam Adipurusam Tamaham Bhajami. And Govindam is actually Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It personally appears as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, most merciful incarnation to deliver the fallen soul. Sakshat Chaitanya Gosai, Govinda, which is the personal Bhagavan. Krishna to Bhagavan Swami. All avatar are plenary person, a person of the person. But Krishna is the original. That is spoken by Sutta Goswami. Krishna to Bhagavan Swami. Krishna is the incarnation. Sometimes the people say that Narayana is the original and all. But no, it's Krishna is the original. Narayana, everything is the person of the person. Etacham Salapushra Krishna to Swayam Bhagavan. Therefore, we should follow Prabhupada say in the lecture. Prabhupada has given lecture in Mayapur, all the first 14 verse. Prabhupada say that we should follow the verse of the Rupa Goswami, verse of the Mahajana, verse of the great devotees like Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Rupa Goswami say, Nama Mahavadane, Krishna Prema Padate, Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Namini Gorotisha Nama. Nama Mahavadane, the most munificent incarnation. There's so many incarnations, but most munificent incarnation is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So therefore, we should follow this viewpoint of what is our viewpoint, tiny brain viewpoint of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya say that Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yoga Sikhyartham Purana Purusha, Adya Purusha, original God, original Lord, Govindam Adi Purusha Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Adi Purusha. Sikhyartham Chaitanya Sariradhari. He appears as a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, it is said that the four human defects do not exist in Acharya state. Therefore, we should follow the Acharyas. Acharya Upasana. Acharya Ban Veda. We cannot understand without Acharya's help. So therefore, we say that Acharya do not have any mystic Dhamma. They are free from illusion. They are free from cheating. They are free from imperfect senses. Therefore, we should follow their viewpoint about the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu identity, about the Krishna's identity, not that we should manufacture a way. So in 10th subject also given in Bhagavatam, where it is 10th subject is given, the 10th subject called Supreme Shelter Krishna, 10th canto. That is also explained that how Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he has got three principal energy, internal energy, external energy, marginal energy. Everything emanates from the Krishna. Chitta Shakti, internal energy. All spiritual sky, spiritual world, subsistent Chitta Shakti. Maya Shakti is all external world. That is 1/4 of creation. Jiva Shakti we are called marginal energy. Why marginal energy? Sometimes we are under internal energy, sometimes we are in touch with external energy. We are in touch with internal energy, that is good. When in touch with external energy, we are suffer in this material world. So our whole idea is we have got the tendency to touch in both the way. Therefore, we are called marginal position. Just like Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva position is marginal. He is not the Vishnu Tattva nor the Jiva Tattva. He is in between. Similarly, our position is called the Tatastha Sakti, Jiva Sakti. Sometimes we are in just like in a river bank. Sometimes it is wet, sometimes it is dry. So Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha, Krishna is the supreme controller. This is the second chapter where is Kaviraj Goswami the identity of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Swayam Bhagavan, and therefore one should not neglect to understand. He said that very nice verse. Siddhanta boliye chitte na karo. Do not neglect philosophical conclusion. It will strengthen our faith. Somebody asked, what is the proof that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? One time, what happened? Prabhupada was 1971 something. We went to Kumbh Mela. So one person he came. Who came? One of the devotee, I forgot. Who came? And he asked, where can I get Prabhupada? Prabhupada himself, he is asking to Prabhupada. Prabhupada say, why you want? No, I want to meet him. I want to meet him. I want to learn from him Chaitanya about the Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Prabhupada say, who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna. Who told you he is Krishna? No, he told, no, it is Chaitanya. There was an argument. There's argument is going on. No. Prabhupada knowingly say, no, I deny. He is only a devotee. Just like a saint, like Tukaram and all, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So there was a debate going on. Prabhupada knowingly engaged in debate. And then he, where is the proof? Then he proved with Chaitanya Charitāmṛta so many verses. He quoted many verses. And Prabhupada was very pleased and initiating him as his disciple, So therefore, we should not avoid philosophical conclusion. Somebody may ask why Chaitanya, where it is written. You see itself is second chapter is establishing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Establishing how Krishna is the Bhagavan and that Krishna is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Understanding Krishna leads to understanding of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. First of all, you should understand Krishna is Supreme Personality of God. And that will lead to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. He appeared. It is stated that Krishna has appeared in Anarpita Charim Kirat. Krishna has appeared. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared as a Radha Baba, the combined form of Radharani's completion and mood. He is Krishna himself. So we should understand all this philosophical thing given by Krishna Kaviraj. In the fourth verse of Chaitanya Lilā is the third chapter actually. In that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu external reason of appearance. Why he appears? First of all, we understand that six principle of devotional service, six principle of absolute truth. Second is the offering obeisance to Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They are like sun and moon. Third is the establishing the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu identity as Krishna. First of all, Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan, and that Krishna is coming now as a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Bhajendra Nandana Jai Sachichita Hoila say. And so many Shastra also establishing, Bhagavatam also establishing. Krishna Vannati So Krishna Sangapangastra Prasada. The Sangapangastra is who Krishna Vannati So Krishna. So that is very nicely explained in the later part of the things. Jiva Goswami has explained very nicely. That Krishna Vanna Tiso Krishna. Krishna Vanna is there are two type of understanding meaning. Krishna Vanna means same category of Krishna. Another meaning is Krishna Vanna, the always chanting Krishna. That is called also Krishna Vanna. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna Vannam Tiso Krishna. His category of Krishna, but his complexion is Tiso Krishna. He is not Krishna color. He is yellow color, golden color. And Krishna Vanna always chanting Krishna. Krishna Vannati. Sangha Panga Astra. The Sangha Panga means Sangha Upanga means associate and associate of associate. So all this Guru, the spiritual Nityananda Mahaprabhu, Advaita Acharya, all these people, they are all the associates. The first verses we understood that the devotee incarnations, devotee energy, all things are called Sangapanga, is the associate of absolute truth, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, the first verse also indicate this Nityananda Mahaprabhu, Gadadhar Pandit, and Srivas Thakur as a Bhakta, Advaita Acharya as a Bhakta avatar. So in this way, you can understand that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. So this is now, in these verses, we can see that in this the external reason for appearance of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We'll cover this with 5 minutes because it is very easy. See, in these verses, he says that Anarpita Charim Chirat. Karuna Kalu Samarpaitam Unnato Jalarasam Svabhakti Sriyam Haripundara Sundar Ruchi Kadamba. This verses is giving benediction that everybody please get the benediction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Why? Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very merciful incarnation. He came his external reason to establish the identity and purpose of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu descends as a Kali Yuga, his own devotee. What is his mission? Bestow Unnata Ujjala Rasa and Nama Sankirtan. So himself has called as a own devotee. And his mission was, what is the external reason? To bestow Unnata Ujjala Rasa means most confidential thing. What is the most confidential thing? It's very difficult to understand Krishna. What to speak about is confidential conjugal love. That is called love of Godhead. So it's very difficult to understand him himself. Manushyanam sarsesu kasya jatiti siddha. Brahma to say that very difficult to understand Krishna. Brahma Vimohano Lila. He spoke very nice prayer 10, 14, 38. Lord Shiva also say in Mohini Murti when he was builder, very difficult to understand Krishna. Krishna himself say very difficult to understand me also. But here, what to speak about his confidential thing? Supposing I do not understand a person, how can I understand his confidential affair, conjugal love, love of Godhead? That is called Unnata Ujjala Rasa, love of Godhead, conjugal love. Very difficult. So, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so mercy. Karuna Avatar, Kalu Karuna Avatar is so merciful. He has come to bestow that confidential thing. Therefore, Rupa Goswami said, Nama Mahavadane, no incarnation. Krishna do not work on this process. Krishna work on justice. Je Jathamam Prapanjante Stang Tatemam Pada. Sarvadharman Parityada Mamekum Saranam. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Audarya Bhava, very merciful. He does not work on this principle. He works principle of mercy. Although a person is qualified, not qualified, everybody is unqualified anyway. But he is giving the highest rasa, Unnata Ujjala Rasa. That is love of Godhead. Because love of Godhead is the highest perfection of life. Prema Pumartha Maha. That is the highest goal. Bhakti is the highest goal. So he is giving to everyone. To bestow everyone, he has appeared. That is his external reason. And Nama Sankirtan. Nama Sankirtan means through the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Congregational chanting of the holy name of the Lord. So introduce the congregational chanting of the holy name. There is the only process in the age of Kali to receive the Unnata Ujjala Rasa or to attain the Unnata Ujjala Rasa, love of God, particularly in this age of Kali. Therefore, he has come to establish, this is his external reason of coming. Anarpita Charim Chitra Karuna, descend in the Kali out of his causeless mercy, bestow Unnata Ujjala's highest conjugal love with golden complexion Sachidananda. It's golden completion. Krishna Vanna Tiso Krishna. Gargamuni also said, Kali Yuga, Krishna has actually, why he is coming as a devotee? Because in Kali Yuga is so abominable. Yesterday I posted one article that meditation, Chaitanya Gaurupunya meditation, that Kali Yuga Krishna has a standard. He does not come. He is called Sri Yoga. Prahlad Maharaj says 7, 9, 38. He called three yogi. He comes in Dwapara Yuga, he comes in Satya Yuga, he comes in Tretya Yuga, but he does not come in Kali Yuga. Somebody may say, sir, what about Buddha Avatar? What about Kalki Avatar? They are not Lila Avatar. Jiva Goswami say he does not come Lila Avatar. They are called Satyavesa Avatar or Ansa Avatar, as we learned Ansa Avatar. Matsya Avatar is Ansa Avatar, Kalki is Ansa Avatar. So, but Lila Avatar he never come, just like Ram, Krishna. No. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu come as a Channa Avatar, very discreet way, confidential way, as a devotee. Because people are very abominable in this age. So they may not, they may not respect this Lord the way he should get respect. So therefore, he do not come in a very open way, very discreet way. So therefore, Anarpita Charim Chiran in Kali Yuga, he comes as a devotee with golden complexion. Jiso Krishna. Gargamuni also said during this Nama Sankrit Nam ceremony of Krishna in 10th canto that Lord appears in different form, like Hansa Avatar, white, red, yellow also. Yellow is, he has told in Kali Yuga, yellow Avatar. Black in Dwapara Yuga, like this. He has already predicted. So Krishna is eternally resided in Gokul, Golok Vrindavan, appears once in a day of Brahma. Krishna appears once in a day of Brahma. Brahma day means how much Brahma day? So many billions of years, So he appears once in a day of Brahma. Brahma is one day, one night also, Brahma lives for 100 days. So one day of Brahma he appears. And he did the Braja pastime in Dwapara Yuga. So in this Dwapara Yuga, he used to give all this rasa, different rasa, dasya rasa, sakhya rasa, conjugal love, all these things he manifested in Braja, Vrindavan. So regulative worship of the lead to Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha means Santa rasa. There are 5 kind of main rasa, 7 kind of secondary rasa. Those who are in awe and reverence, great, oh, Krishna is so great. So they go to Vaikuntha. They cannot go to Brajaprem. No, Brajaprem only those who are in Dasya rasa like Hanuman, servitorship. Dasya rasa, just not Hanuman even. You can see Dasya rasa here. The example of Dasya rasa, what Chaitanya Charitāmṛta says that about the Gopos and all. About this, all these people, those who are engaged in Dasya rasa in Golok Vrindavan. And those who are Sakhya rasa, like Gopos, they go to the Golok Vrindavan. Those who are in Bachelor rasa, what is that called? Devaki, not Devaki, what is that? Vasudev, Devaki, Jasoda Mayananda Maharaj, they are called Bachelor rasa. And Gopi is headed by Radharani, they are called Bachelor rasa. So those who are 4 type of rasa, they go to Golok Vrindavan. But those who are following the regulative worship like Vaikuntha, we are called Sadhana Bhakta. We are actually not worshipping Radha Krishna, we are worshipping Lakshmi Narayana. Sadhana Bhakta means awe and reverence. When you get mature to Raganuga Bhakti, spontaneous love, that is real worship of Radha Krishna. That will be Dasya ras, Sakhya ras, Vachala ras, and Madhurya ras. That worshipping, those who are worshipping that mood, they can go to the Braj Prem. Otherwise, awe and reverence cannot grant Braj Prem. No. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so merciful. You see, we are not qualified at all. We are not at all qualified. We don't have proper worshipping of awe and reverence also. What to speak of Brajagopi Bhav. But he is coming to distribute unalloyed loving devotional service. That Braja, same Braja Prem to the unqualified people in Kali Yuga. Through the inaugurating the Nam Sankirtan. Therefore, he is very, very merciful. Nobody has given in previously. Anarpita Charim Chirat means nobody in the past, no incarnation in the past has done so much mercy, has exhibited so much mercy, has given such a, matchless gift. That kind of Rajaprema he is giving us. Apani Acharya Prabhu, he himself as a devotee is coming because he want to practice himself and preach others. Otherwise, without practice, nobody will listen. He himself come as a devotee, not as a god. He's practicing himself, and therefore his Krishna Vannan, he saw Krishna. He is golden Lord, chanting Krishna name always and worshipped by Sankirtan Jagya. Intelligent person follow this process because this is the process to get the Braj Prema in this age of Kali, simply by congregational chanting of the Lord. Chanting means not only just Kirtan, this is also chanting, hearing and Sravanam Kirtanam. This is also chanting, glorifying, reading also chanting, Prabhupada says recorded chanting. So glorifying, Kirtati iti Kirtan, glorifying the Lord. So he comes as a external reason is that he comes as a comes to give us the Unnata Ujjala Rasa, like highest love of God and Braja Prem. You want to give the Braja Prem. That is the external reason of coming to coming here, and also to inaugurate Sankirtan movement. Because in Kali Yuga, the only way to develop, only way to attain the Braj Prema is through the chanting of the Lord. And so mission is distribute the Braj Prema through Sankirtan. So he is come as a golden Krishna appear as his own devotee in Kali Yuga, Swayam Bhagavan. This is the third chapter, which is the fourth verse of first, out of first 14 verse, the fourth verse is covering our third chapter, which is the external reason of coming. So we will sum up because we will continue with the next session tomorrow. What is the confidential reason of appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? So we will now summarize it very easy way. Summarize what we learned here. We can summarize here very nice. So out of we will summarize the Adi Lilā. So Adi Lilā we have not even covered. So Adi Lilā is all about the 17th chapter. And 17th chapter is divided into three parts. One is Mangalachara 1 to 14 verses, which is explained in the 7th chapter. 18 to 12th chapter is about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, three sub branches. So many is his sub branches, all his devotees. No. So and last part is called 13 to 17. His appearance, his childhood pastime, his youthhood pastime, all the things. So today we covered it, that first 14 Mangalacharna we covered the 4 verses only. First verses we covered the 6 diversity of absolute truth, and that is Guru, spiritual master, his devotees, his incarnation, his expansion, Nityananda Mahaprabhu, and his energy, Gadadhar Pandit. So, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, 6 principle of absolute truth to understand why important this is principle. Then we understand the objective of this book is to establish Supreme Lord, the glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Mahaprabhu, who second verses is about the Chaitanya and Nityananda Mahaprabhu, how he came as a sun and moon to dissipate the ignorance and revive our eternal identity. And third verses we have explained about the objective of this book to establish the Supreme Lord, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Supreme Lord, which is covered in second chapter of Chaitanya Charitāmṛta. So then Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has quoted many verses that Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan, and he quoted that how the Absolute has 3 features. One is Brahman, then Paramatma and Bhagavan. Brahman is Jasya Prabhava Prabhava Jagadanda Koti. All these millions of trillions of universe are subsisting on his bodily effulgence. That is called Brahman, Brahmajyoti or Brahman. And but Krishna is the basis of all the Brahman. Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says, how me Brahman Pratishta. I am the basis of all Brahman. So then Paramatma as a super soul, he is all providing. Everywhere he is providing as a Paramatma. Then Bhagavan, Swayam Bhagavan, Ishwara Param Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha. So he is Swayam Bhagavan, Etatamsa Krishna, Kalapusha Krishna to Swayam Bhagavan. Although there are so many incarnations, Krishna and Swayam Bhagavan. And that Swayam Bhagavan is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Soem Bhagavan. So this is explained in the third verses, which is second chapter. And fourth verses is invoking benediction of the Lord. So he was now, everybody is giving the benediction to everyone that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is appear, what is the external reason for appearing, that he appeared, which is covered in chapter 3 of Chaitanya Chaitamrita. He appeared to give us Unnata Ujjala Rasa. Unnata Ujjala Rasa means Prema Bhakti, conjugal love of Godhead. Yeah? This highest love of Godhead called Madhurya Rasa. That Madhurya Rasa. So he has given us to distribute that Madhurya Rasa. What is the highest Rasa? Conjugal love. And also the Nama Sankirtan, because through the Nama Sankirtan we can attain this Unnata Ujjala Rasa, that is highest love of Godhead. Love of Godhead is the highest. Prema Pumartha Mahan. Ramya Kaschid Upasana Brajabadu Bargenu Jo Kalpite. So this best of the worshipper of the Lord called Brajagopi, they left everything. They are in real highest rasa of conjugal love, highest love of Godhead. That highest love of Godhead, in this abominable age of Kali, he is distributing. His mission is to distribute. So that is the external reason. Tomorrow we will going to understand the prime reason, confidential reason, why he is coming here. Also, also we can see that also there's a very nice understanding here, nice things is there. Later on, next class, I will be revealing. When Krishna disappears, he was thinking that I did not give the highest rasa to everybody, because only he was confined to Brajabasi. They are all liberated soul, Brajabasi. He want to give to everyone. So therefore, he thought of, let me appear as a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and distribute this prema rasa, this conjugal love to everyone. And also, I want to taste myself. So that we will be understanding in our next chapter, next session, which is explained in fourth. And after this fourth, we have like fifth chapter is about Nityananda Tattva. There are 5 verses quoted in the Mangalacharan, which is Nityananda, who is Nityananda, then who is Advaita Acharya, then what is the Panchatattva, 5 Tattva, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Guru. So we can complete all these things next session tomorrow, up to 7th chapter. Then after that, one session we can cover the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Adi Lilā, another 2 sessions. Then we can go to Madhya Lila and Antya Lila. So thank you very much for attending. If you have any question, any doubt, any doubt? There's a question. Prabhu, in Sanskrit, Sansa means spark. In that sense, does it mean that power of the incarnation would be reducing? No. That is very nice question. So much has given it. Very nice question. So the answer also means part. The part has no reducing of power, only features. As I already showed you, there is a partial incarnation, answer. Partial incarnations are same in potency. I already told you. This I can show you again. So I already told you when I was explaining this, explaining about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's incarnation. So here I showed you that he appears. Sorry. So ansa means partial incarnation. Here also say the Matsya. All these have same potency. Their features is different. They are called Vilasa Vigraha. I told you there are 2 kinds of Vigraha. Prakasa Vigraha means Krishna himself. Same feature, same function. Like Rasalila. In Rasalila, every gopi thinking that Krishna is dancing with me. Because Krishna is same 200. He never become 400. Or never change his feature. In Dwaraka Lila, Krishna expand himself his 16,108 wives. Same features. No different. Narada Muni went to every palace. And he found out Krishna is the same feature. That is called Prakasa Vigraha. Vilasa Vigraha is different. Balaram, so many other things, Matsya Avatar, Narsingh Avatar, they are called Vilasa Vigraha. So potency is same. Potency is same. Paraha Purusha Eka Yaha. So all this people, all this incarnation is potency is same. They are not contaminated by material manifestation. No. All this Ansa avatar, from Ansa avatar, the Guna avatar, Satyavasa avatar, all these things, they are same potency. No different. Potency is same. There no different potency, no reduced potency. Only feature is different. Just like Brahma Samhita say that from one candle to another candle, but same potency. Original candle is called Krishna. Otherwise, if you see one candle to another candle, both are having same potency, but original candle is. So this is answer. Any other question?
So Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Dhanot Pranam to you.
All questions like Prabhupada.
So Prabhu, how can we get these slides, Prabhu?
Yeah, I will send you. Because slides is important. Because Chaitanya Caritāmṛta is not a very cheap scripture. Is a postgraduate study. We need little bit of slide and concise. It is because slide will give you a very easy way to understanding entire Chaitanya Caritāmṛta flow. So slide I will send you today. I will send you in the group. I will send you the slide. It would be easy for you to understand everybody. I have given a slide with a little bit of more information, but I have also a slide where you can have a just overview to know understanding that what are the main things in there. Both way I will give. One is very, very concise way, much concise way, just at a glance. Another is like more deeper, because there are many those who are interested in preaching and more understanding. There are many important points in the verses in the first chapter, that important quotes given to establish that, just like guru is two type of guru: Sikhya Guru, Dikhya Guru. I cannot omit this one. Simply if we give, he offer obeisances to guru, and one of the aspect, one of the principle, no, guru is to understand there are many Sikhya Guru, but one Dikhya Guru. So that person also I've given in slide for better understanding. The bhaktas, why the bhaktas are important, why the bhakta avatar, the Krishna's avatar is important, why the Nityananda Mahaprabhu is important, why his energy is important, what are his energy. These are the things, is the basic fundamental thing. We should have a overall idea, basic idea you should have. So that, therefore I did not omit these slides. Otherwise, if you see, if I give a slides to understand so easily, the Chaitanya Charitāmṛta, I will give you one slide, you can understand everything in a glance. So here you can see that this slide itself is giving a little bit of idea more. So if you go to other slides, like you can see here, that these slides, whole Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Adi Lilā has been given these slides. Chaitanya Tattva, Nityananda Tattva, Advaita Tattva, Pancha Tattva, and his Chaitanya tree means there are so many other devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Advaita Acharya Prabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pastimes, the 24-year pastime summary. This is you have got a glance, Similarly, Madhya Lila, you want to know about Madhya Lila also. We can more also background. We can have a more understanding of the Adi Lila also has been given. So what is Nityananda Mahaprabhu Tattva? A little bit of given how Nityananda Prabhu manifests in 5 forms: Sankarshan, Karanadakasai Vishnu, Garbhodakasai Vishnu. And the first things, whatever I spoke today, is given. Little bit of more detail, little details, entire Adi Lila, little details. And more you go to little expand it, that these all the things explained in this chapter. This chapter. And more it is, you want to more know about the Dikhya Guru, Sikhya Guru also is been given here. Then if you want to more into details, means these are the slide is important, because these are the quotes has been quoted by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami to explain more the importance of Guru Tattva, Bhakti Tattva, Bhakta Tattva, incarnation, all the things. So in this way you can easily understand. And if you want to more on Madhya also, supposing Madhya Lila you want to go, Madhya Lila is very nice. He took sannyas, then preaching tour, South India, then visit to Vrindavan, mission, Anta Lila also there. So in this way you can have an overall understanding of this, all the Lila. Overall understanding of the entire Chaitanya Charitamrita. Otherwise, we will be like fool. We never know. Whole life we will spend in Krishna consciousness, but we never open a book and never understand what is there in Chaitanya Charitamrita. At least we should know. At least slowly 2-3 times we go through it, we will have a good understanding of this. You know. So I will send this one for easy to understand the flow actually. And after
And
one,
Prabhu, one more question.
yes.
Prabhu, is the Satyavesata same, have the same power as the other avatars?
Yeah, Satyavesa avatar is empowered. Supposing a living entity, Narada Muni. Narada Muni is actually living entity, but when one empowered incarnations, when empowered by the Lord, that is called Satyavesa. Sakti means in power. So when Lord empowered a living entity to become incarnate, Vasudev, Satyavesa avatar. Satyavesa avatar also is the same potency actually, same potency of the Lord. Satyavesa, Buddha avatar is Satyavesa avatar. So there are categories, partial incarnation and Satyavesa avatar also there.
So Prabhu, Satyavesata have how many percent power? Like Narayan have 94% power. See, Lord Shiva has 84%, Brahma 78%. So Prabhu,
94% or 94% is not this power, 90% of the qualities. The quality of the 94 like Vishnu and Narayana called 94 quality. Why? Because Krishna has Swayam Bhagavan. He has got this Lila, Madhurya Lila. So Vishnu has no Madhurya Lila. Krishna has called so many other things, Madhurya Lila. There are 4 kind of Lila is there. So the 4 kind of Lila is absent in the Vishnu form. Therefore, it is 94%. And also, the potency of, if you say potency is same, but different thing. Whereas Vishnu Tattva and Brahma and Lord Shiva is 78%. Lord Shiva is not Vishnu Tattva. He is in marginal. Lord Brahma is Jiva Tattva. Therefore, it is more or less 84%, 78%. Lord Shiva is 84, 78. Because they are not Vishnu Tattva. We are speaking about the Vishnu Tattva. So Vishnu Tattva has all the same potencies, but different features. Sometimes they do not exhibit all the potencies, all the things, supporting Matsya Avatar. So Matsya Avatar, he comes, he's expanded, Matsya Avatar and saved the Vedas and all. But he did not exhibit all the potency. He did not, that doesn't mean that he did not have the potency. Lord has come with this particular Matsya Avatar, particular Buddha Avatar, for a particular function. So he did not exhibit his all this potency. So therefore, they have been categorized differently. Lila Avatar. So Lila Avatar is Krishna and Ram. So he exhibited Lila Avatar. But others like Narsingha Avatar, he did not exhibit a Lila Avatar. He comes, kill and disappear. So that does not mean that Narsingha Dev is less powerful than the Krishna or No, it's the same potency, expansion, same expansion. You can go here, you can see that Prabhupada has written in very nice 15.7 purport. Where you can go here. Yeah, you can show the 15.7 purport. Prabhupada says that Vishnu Tattva, he is saying that there are Vishnu Tattva, his potency are same. In this verse, purport Prabhupada has given very nicely. So, Prabhupada said that in other words, the Vishnu Tattva is the personal expansion and the living entity are called separated expansion. By personal expansion is manifested in various forms like Lord Ram, Nrsimha, Vishnu Murti, and all the dominating deity in Vaikuntha planet. The separated expansion living entity are eternally servitor. The personal expansion of Supreme Personality of Godhead, the individual identity of the Godhead are always present. Similarly, separated expansion living entity have their identity. The fragmental part and parcel in Supreme Law living entity have also fragmental qualities. So here it is saying that all their personal, all their potency is same.
So thank you very much, Prabhu.
So all here it is written that all the potency is same. This primary expansion, innumerable expansion. Lord has expanded himself in the innumerable expansion, which is primary expansion called Vishnu Tattva. So Vishnu Tattva are all these expansion are called Vishnu Tattva with same potency. But they have different, like different Mohini Murti also came. So different function is there. So they do not exhibit. Therefore, Chaitanya Charitamrta say that there are 6 categories of avatar. Manus are also avatar. Sometimes Lord Krishna come as Lord Krishna is called Manvantra avatar, Lila avatar, Juga avatar, Saktavesh avatar, Purusha avatar, Guna avatar. There are 6 type of different category of avatar has been explained by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Sanatana Goswami, Madhya Lila. So there are 6 kind of avatar is there. So they are all same, but different. They have different functions in there. So do different mood and different functions. Just like Krishna and Balaram. Although Krishna and Balaram is the fastest expansion, but still Balaram is servitor God. His mood is different. His mood is like Balaram Nityananda Tattva. Next tomorrow we will going to study how he is coming at a servitor as a Sankarshan, as a Ananta says, as a Garbhodakasai Vishnu, Khirodakasai Vishnu to create the world, to serve the Lord. So his servitor Godhead. His mood is sought to Krishna. Although he same potency, everything, but he is different mood and different function. Therefore, they are called Vilasa Vigraha. So, therefore, the potency cannot be minimized by supposing one is coming as Sakta, potency cannot be minimized. Same potency, but exhibited according to time and circumstances. Any other question?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Please explain more about it, Prabhu.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu, like the Kaviraj Goswami is telling that the 6, what you have to tell the Guru and the devotee and
yes.
yes, Prabhu, that if that 6 things are there, na Prabhu, if we know the 6 things, we can easily know the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or how like the Prabhu he's telling.
Yes, very important. See, first, since this 6th principle has been given, has been spoken by Krishnadas Kaviraj to understand the absolute truth. Without understanding the absolute truth cannot be understood through this directly. There are 6. You should understand the absolute truth along with the 6 things, 6 principle of absolute truth. Then our understanding of the absolute truth will be complete. So here you can see this. Our understanding of the absolute truth is complete by understanding the 6 principle. 6 principle of this is a very important thing. Prabhupada they say that the first verse. The 6 manifestation of the absolute truth. So here it is said the 6 manifestation of the absolute truth. This is the verse. So Bande Guru Nisavakta. So this is manifestation of the absolute truth. So absolute truth appears in the 6 manifestation as a guru and as a devotees. as a Isavakta incarnation, as a manifestation, as a potency, as a Krishna Chaitanya himself. So these are non-different, all the things. So this whole idea of the thing that sixth principle of absolute truth to teach the method of worshipping the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not worshipping alone. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. What is Prabhu Nityananda? He is Prakasa Tattva. He is Prakasa, he is Adi Guru. He is exhibiting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, exhibiting Krishna. Prakasa Tattva. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. Prabhu Nityananda. Prabhu Nityananda means Srivasa Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So, Sri Advaita Acharya. Sri Advaita Acharya is incarnation of the Lord. Sri Gadadhar Pandit is his Shakti. Srivasa is the devotees. And Guru is very important because through Guru only we can understand entire things. So therefore, the sixth principle of absolute truth are six manifestation, divine manifestation, one should understand it. So without understanding this is manifestation, one cannot. So here we can see, I will show you another verses also. Another verses from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 132. Here you can see proper understanding. Sishyadi. Krishna Guru Bhakta Shakti Avatar Prakasa Krishna Ichai Rupe Karena Vilasa. So Lord Krishna enjoy by manifesting himself as a spiritual master, devotee, diverse energy, incarnation, plenary person, they are all six in one. I therefore worship the lotus feet of this six diversity of one truth by invoking their meditation. There are one truth, but six diversity. He appears as a guru, externally as a acharya, internally as a super soul. He appears as his devotees, just like Srivasa Acharya. So many devotees are there. She appears as Avatar Advaita Acharya. She appears as a Prakasa, his expansion as a Nityananda Mahaprabhu. He appears as Isa Bhaktam, Tas Sakti, Gadadhar Pandit. So these are diversity of, we should understand. You cannot understand absolute truth alone without this diversity. Diversity manifestation. You must understand the diversity, how Lord manifested in six ways. His Shakti is there, everything. God, when you say rich person is never alone, he is with entourage, associate, Sangapangasta Prasadam. Lord is never king, Prabhupada say king is never alone. He is always with entourage. Therefore, this Shastra say Krishna Vanam Tiso Krishna Sangapangasta. These are Sangapanga associates. Associates. So here it is said that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has composed the Sanskrit verse for the beginning of his book. Now he will explain in details. He offers his six respectful obeisance to the sixth principle of absolute truth. Guru is plural in number because anyone who gives spiritual. See, these are the things. That six divine, different manifestation of the same supreme truth should be understood. How he appeared. He appeared as a guru. He appeared as a different avatar. All the things. Understand, Vivek Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. It was very nice. It was very nice that the Lord is appeared in six things, like in Guru and in energies, in incarnations, and he shows his like pastimes in that way.
Yes.
So it will be very nice, Prabhu.
Whoever comes alone, he comes with, therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, therefore we chant Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Dasa Srivasa Adi Guru. So these are the things are there, six divine manifestations. Guru is very important. See how he is opening the verses with so beautifully, so that we should not skip all other manifestations. We cannot see, oh, incarnation, what is this incarnation? I want only Krishna, Bhajendra Nandan. I do not want his devotee. I do not want Guru. I do not want his energy. I do not want to understand his energy. This is not the way that we should understand the absolute truth, all these six divine manifestations. So then our understanding of Krishna will be complete. Therefore, Prabhupada said that one must understand Krishna through Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. he is himself is explaining this all the thing throughout the books, that how important is Guru, how important is different manifestations.
Oh, it is very nice, Prabhu, to hear this.
Therefore,
Thanks so much, Prabhu.
therefore, we should understand the Bhagavatam through Chaitanya Chaitamrita. Although the Bhagavatam, there is a Guru conception, all these verses Kaviraj Goswami quoted from Bhagavatam only. But real understanding of the Bhagavatam is through Chaitanya Mahachaitanya. Then we can understand what is the six manifestation, why the Guru is important, what the incarnation is important, why the Bhaktas are important. Otherwise, we will pick up randomly 325, 25 Satang Pasangam. So we
Yes,
will
Prabhu.
not understand its cohesive way, the proper way of understanding why these are the very important things, why the author is offering obeisances, all these six principles of absolute truth, in the very beginning of opening verses of Chaitanya Chaitanya.
Prabhu, like the six, the Lord appearing in six devotees, no Prabhu, but in Bhagavatam, all the six devotees are there, no Prabhu. I think so. I didn't read still, but after hearing this,
The Bhagavatam is all, and Bhagavatam, the importance of spiritual mastery is there, importance of incarnation is there, importance of devotees are there, everything is there, importance of energy, everything has been given in Bhagavatam.
yes, Prabhu. Like Prabhu, if we read first Chaitanya Charitāmṛta after after
No,
Bhagavad Gita, after
the actual,
Charitāmṛta.
yes, the actual process is first foundational study Bhagavad Gita, then Bhagavatam, this Chaitanya Chaitamrita. But Prabhupada say that this is a postgraduate. We cannot become postgraduate even after not a graduate. So the thing is that Prabhupada says simply you hear it, you will gain it, because Prabhupada's explanation of Chaitanya Chaitamrita is different from others. That's why Prabhupada is told to read Krishna book. And Krishna book is 10th canto. But Prabhupada is presented in such a way that even a beginner, Prabhupada says that there's a beautiful verses also, one verses from Adi Lilā, second chapter. See, even though somebody do not know even Bhagavad Gita, for him also he can understand. It is said that Adi, very nice verse. It is said that I offer my obeisance to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by whose mercy even an ignorant child can swim across the ocean of conclusion about the ultimate truth, which is full of crocodiles of various theories. So even after we do not know Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Chaitamrita is so sweet that we will have some ideas. And particularly Gaura Purnima is coming, so we should know the little philosophy. You see, Siddhanta is coming fast, then Rasa. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Chaitamrita never speak about the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pastime in the beginning. No. First of all, he presenting who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what is his external region, what is his confidential region, who is Nityananda Prabhu, who is Advaita Acharya, who is Panchatattva. Then only he is coming to the point of explaining the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pastime, childhood pastime or not. So first comes Siddhanta, then Rasa. First philosophy, then pastime. Simply pastime is entertainment. You won't understand. You won't realize who
Yes,
is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. First of all, he is establishing with Tattva, with Siddhanta, who is God, what is the different manifestation, what is the identity of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, why he came. All these tattvas presented with Vedic reference, then we can go to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Otherwise, we know Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appear in, I went to his Janmastan, his name is Nimai Pandit, December, all these things, these are the story become. Real understanding of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through Siddhanta means we will have real reverence, real attachment for him. So therefore, Siddhanta first, then Rasa. So thank you very much for all these people joining. So it doesn't matter. We will this 1 week we will go through that. Then we will have a very nice idea. The knowledge is the best thing ever one can. Oh, we can at least know what is there in Chaitanya Chaitamrita. At least we know the Chaitanya Chaitamrita a little bit of within 7 days. Then we can spiritually nourish to celebrate Gaura Purnima. you know, his identity, his confidence, and how he is giving. See, today is actually, if you see, rethink of that, today is very nice thing. We have learned external reason of his appearance. It is said that anarpita charim chira. So many long nobody has given. Now he is coming and giving. What he is giving, sir? He is giving something love of God and madhurya rasa, which is the highest. This is only available for gopis, and he is giving to whom? Kali Yuga, where people are totally disinterested in this religion, in Krishna consciousness, in God. So how Mahaprabhu is so merciful? How he is giving? Not so much difficult way. Simply congregational chanting of the holy name. One can attend the Brajarasa, the highest rasa, conjugal, Unnata Ujjala rasa. How merciful he is. It's not that, no, they are flattering, Rupa Goswami flattering Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he said Namo Mahabhadane Krishna Prem Pradhan. No, they are realized, the acharyas, they understood that who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So therefore they are quoting 100 verses quoted by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya to glorify the Lord. So therefore we should understand this, how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is merciful. Who are we and how to approach Krishna without him? How he is giving us some love of God and very confidential, Premo means Lord never, there is a verse is called 5, 6, 18. Lord say, I can give everything, but love of God and I cannot. But same Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is distributing Jagai Madai Tarasaki. Jagai Madai is the eyewitness that he gives this love of God to even to Jagai Madai. Jagai Madai Pajanta Anyara ki Katha. Even to Jagai Madai he is giving. So therefore, how is merciful? As we go, we can understand the glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu more and more in Adi Lilā himself. So thank you very much. We will continue.
Thank you very much, Prabhu.
Continue tomorrow.
Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam. All goes to all the devotees. Chaitanya Chaitamurti ki jai. Das Kaviraj Goswami ki jai.
Jai.
Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Jai.
Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Dhanavad Pranam to
Thank you
Sister
so much,
Prabhupada.
Prabhu. It was very nice.
Thank you so much.
I'll send the presentation.